Alright. This one is about the 2/3. We got these motorcycles in the background. So I'm gonna just proceed anyway. And hopefully the volume pick up my voice. So this is about the 2/3. Better get ready. Cause we hearing all these people having all these debates. They debating over this and over that. But it ain't no debate that these people are coming. You see, these elites and the wicked is gonna come for the righteous in these last days. So they need to get that into their debates. They debating over the new covenant, the old covenant. That's what they need to get into their theology. When and where are these people coming? So they think they gonna get through without no drama. And this is what the salvation is about. But I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rikakadash. Yahweh been the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai been the name of His only begotten Son, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Now let me get my scripts out. I'm gonna start off with Jeremiah. So Lucky, I gotta cut my phone on. Yeah, Jacob Trouble World War III is here. See, they got all this mirth going on. But see, we gonna see when these dragons turn up. See, when the devil turn up on you, you're not gonna be trying to debate. Cause I just seen a imbecile. He debating about salvation. He said, so look at these nice looking, beautiful white people. They got a chance too. Say, but he not gonna be saying these folks is beautiful and nice when he see them trucks with these flags come out. They waving that Confederate flag with a chopper in your face. You're not gonna be saying pretty nice white people then. See, when they militias come out and get to slaughtering Native Americans, blacks, Hispanic, see, it ain't gonna be pretty then. You're not gonna be worried about no other nation. But everybody wanna worry about the other nation. Oh no, don't worry. The Gentiles. You're gonna hear one Negro talking about a Gentile. See, they're not gonna be caring about a Gentile then. And this is what the prophecies is about, man. I'm gonna start off with Jeremiah 28:8. Trying to let my Bible pull up. Yeah, they not gonna talk about no Galatians, none of that. Galatians, the Jews and the Gentiles and the Jews and the Greeks, all that gonna be out of their mind. Let me pull up. Oh, there we go. It's taking forever to load. Yeah, they debating over the Jews and the Gentiles, salvation. They talking about new covenant. They debating over what is it? The mark of the beast. They doing all these debates. We gonna find out. Okay, let's start off with Jeremiah 28:8. Because the prophets got a job to do, and their job is to warn your behind. This is Jeremiah 28:8. It says the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. So this war that's going to happen is in Babylon the Great, a civil war. And when that civil war break off, it ain't going to be nobody talking about, oh, the Jews and the Gentiles. See, they're not going to be worried about all that, because it's going to be a war. And who the war is going to be raging on? Who's going to get caught up in that war? Now let me get let's start off with Psalms, because there's been a war going on, but we've been blind to the war. We didn't even know the war was going on, but now we know the war is going on. This is Psalms 2 and 2. It says, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? See, they're going to be enraged in that day. See, when they find out that there's no salvation for them and that the Lord is coming for them, He already blowing up their cities. He already slaughtering their behind. You see, when they realize that all these plagues is coming from the Lord. These plagues is not coming just because somebody got a bright idea. See, when they realize the war is being pushed on by the Spirit of the Lord, then they gonna start coming for you. See, and it ain't gonna be nothing pretty. This verse 2, Psalms 2 and 2. It says the kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against His anointed. See, it's going to be against His anointed. This is what these people don't understand. This is what salvation was about. This is why Yahweh shall say, I'm trying to leave a mark and a way out for the elect. Because they're going to have to qualify for that salvation. They're just not going to be able to get the salvation because there's a bunch of wickedness going on. And this is why the law is so important. How you going to try to think you're going to get? Let's go ahead and get the scriptures, man. This is Revelation 14 and 12, I'm thinking. Yeah, Revelation 14 and 12. It said, here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of a Yahweh. So it ain't gonna be no, oh, we just gonna be wicked in a Christian church. See, we not gonna pay attention to no laws. We not gonna have to study nothing. Only thing we got to worry about is running our mouth and calling on a name, and we gonna be straight. See, but when them militias come, all that calling on somebody's name ain't gonna help you, man. Now I'm gonna get this Ezekiel, because the Lord is sending these plagues. This is not of man. Man, He gonna use man to send the plague, but it ain't man. This is Ezekiel 21. You know what? Before I get 21, let me get 3, because this is why we come out. Ezekiel 3. I'm gonna start with 11. It says, go get thee to them of the captivity unto the children of your people, and speak unto them, and tell them, thus says the Lord God, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear. So this is going to the descendants of slaves, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. This is for their salvation out of this wicked kingdom, when the wicked begin to come and try to kill they behind and slaughter them and exterminate them. Going up to verse 17. This is Ezekiel 3. It says, son of man, Ezekiel 3 and 17, Salaki. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. See, this is the warning. This is not no somebody worried about who gonna get salvation, who is a Jew and a Gentile. See, because it ain't gonna be no Gentiles being attacked. See, the Lord gonna cause them to kill each other in the war. But the focus really is the Israelites. It's all about the Israelites. This is verse 18. It says, when I say unto the wicked, you shall surely die, and you give him not warning, nor speak to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at your hand. So the Lord telling us we gotta come and warn the wicked. Wow. This is Amos chapter 9, verse 10. It says, it's Amos 9 and 10. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword. So that's why we warning them, man. Because the Lord got a sword coming for the wicked. He is preparing this war. I'm going to get that in Ezekiel 21. But he got a sword coming for the wicked. He said, which say, the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. See, they thinking that they going to get away. A lot of them joining the military. See, they really believe that this man's government is going to protect them. This man's government and his police station is going to protect them. But they going to see that the government is against them and the police station. They should have known that with Obama. He told them straight up. You got white supremacist police officers. So we going back to Ezekiel and show that this sword that's coming for these wicked Israelites who want to debate and save their slave masters. This is Ezekiel 21. Ezekiel 21 and 9. It says, son of man, prophesy and say, thus says the Lord, say a sword is sharpened and also is firming. So it's a sword that's coming for these Negroes, man. The sword is coming for the so-called white man, but that's a given. See, he gonna get his punishment, but when he see the sword is getting near, they're like a cat with his back up against the wall. Then these dragons gonna get ready to fight. And who they gonna come for? See, they gonna come for wicked Negroes because the Lord is gonna send them to them. And see, he's sharpening this sword. Let's go ahead and get it in Psalms chapter 17. Who is the sword of the Lord? How is he using them as a sword? Or why are we calling them the sword of the Lord? Psalm 17 and 13, it say, arise, O Lord, disappoint him. He's not going to disappoint these dragons on a wicked person. He's going to deliver them up right to the dragon. It says, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked. See, the wicked is that sword. Which is your sword? See, the wicked is the sword of the Lord. And see, with these rebellious Israelites who thinking somebody trying to just hang on their feelings. Oh, y'all feelings are hurt by the so-called white man, and y'all feelings are hurt, and y'all trying to convert the gospel, and y'all trying to twist up the scriptures because y'all feelings hurt. See, ain't nobody worried about no feelings, man. We got certified history artifacts that show that these people are the certified devil, man. And you Negroes is gonna get it when they come with that sword. This is I'm gonna go back to Ezekiel, and we done set the foundation on who these wicked people is, or who the sword of the Lord is. We gonna get into who the wicked is too. This is back in Ezekiel 21. Okay, he said the sword is sharpened, so he's sharpening that sword. When you got that long sword, when you got a long sword, and you're gonna sharpen that sword. So when you slice and you get the dicing, that sword gonna be sharp. Just like with on Color Purple, when Silly was sharpening that razor, when she had to shave Mister. That's how the Lord is sharpening up Esau. Okay, verse 10, it says, it is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furnished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? Okay, he getting these dragons ready to slaughter your behind. But you sitting around trying to have fun. Oh, we need to go to Jamaica. We need to go to the islands and have a good time. We need to have a wonderful time. See, every weekend and vacation from the cotton field, from sun up to sundown, from can't see to can't see. As soon as he lets you off the plantation, you ready to go dance and have a good time, see, and make mirth. Let me get that in Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes 7, verse 2. Ecclesiastes 7 and 2, it says, is it better to go to the house of mourning? It is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting. For that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. See, they ready to go and have a good time in the freaking house of mirth, house of feasting or whatever. Jump down to verse 4. It says, the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. See, they ready to go have a good time. See, while the Lord got these dragons sharpening up the sword, man. He got them ready to put these FEMA camps up. See, he got them ready to put these 5 minutes, 15-minute cities or whatever they want to call them. He ready to put that device in your behind to track you where you can't buy nothing or sell nothing to nobody. He ready to put you all the way into the matrix where you can't get out. But you want to sit around and make mirth. Okay. Now let's go back to Ezekiel. Finish up on that. Ezekiel 21 and 10, it says, it is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furnished that it may glitter. Should we not then make mirth? It contempt the rod of my son as every tree. Verse 11. And he hath given it to be furnished, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened, and it is furnished, to give it into the hand of the slayer. And who is that slayer? See, who the one that he gave the right to kill your behind? Okay. Let me see here. Oh, there it is. This is Ecclesiasticus 9 and 13. Ecclesiasticus 9 and 13. It says, keep thee far from the man that have power to kill. Yeah. This is a man that got power to kill your behind. That's why he got a police station. That's why they got guns on their hips. They ready to pull out that gun and blow your brains out, man. See, you make the wrong move. You be in that car and you got your hand on the steering wheel. You get to digging in the glove compartment. You ready? Hey, you got a gun. Bow, 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 bow. See, he gonna blow your head off, man. The Lord is sharper than that sword. He got that leather strap and he's sharper than that sword. So they thinking that they're gonna get away with their wickedness and the so-called white man gonna save their life. They gonna hang out with the so-called white man and have a good, nice time. They don't know the Lord done gave him the power to kill your behind. Let me read that again. Ecclesiastes 9 and 13. Keep thee far from the man that have power to kill. So shall you not doubt the fear of death. Says, and if you come unto him, make no fault. See, you make one fault. He gonna say, hey, what you got in that car? Bow, bow, bow. You got a police on that side, police on this side. They're all gonna grab their gun and get to shooting your behind, man. And the Lord set them up to do that. See, he says, and if you come unto him, make no fault, lest he take away your life presently. See, the Lord vicious with it, man. He said he's gonna take your life away. You make the wrong move. You go to grab it. He go, oh, he got a gun. Bow, bow. They shooting you, man. It ain't gonna be no hesitation. They ready. They ready for, back in the day, back in Oakland, they said they would have a wallet. They said, where's your wallet? Where's your ID? He go to grab his wallet. He said, oh, he got a gun. Bow, bow, bow. Hey, he gonna shoot your behind, man, because he done gave him the power to kill. And a wicked Negro want to debate a Jew and a Gentile. They want to debate, oh, the white man got salvation too. He love everybody. Okay, is he gonna love everybody when you got the Ku Klux Klan on the block with their flag, they waving their flag, and they ready to gun you down? Is he gonna love everybody then? See, is he gonna love everybody when the militias, the white militias come out when they got all the guns? A Negro can't have no gun, man. These Negroes got guns illegally, but they don't, and them the little teenagers, man. The average Negro ain't running around with no gun, man. And they gonna come with their military and confiscate all the guns and everything. So you Negroes is playing a major game. And the Lord is warning you. Let's go to, I think that was it on that. Let me make sure real quick. Yeah, that was the end of that. So when you go to Isaiah. Let's get Isaiah. Isaiah 59 and 19. Yeah, 59 and 19, it says, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood. See, they're going to be coming in like a flood, man. That's that great insurrection. But the wicked Negro want to debate and try to save his slave master, plotting and scheming to kill his behind. What kind of mess is that? What kind of stupid is that? See, and this is what needs to be addressed with these Israelites keep debating these people. Stop debating some mess, man. Get to the point. Get to the matter. It's a matter that these people is coming to kill your behind. They already got, Project Megiddo, Afro Plan, King Afro Plan, Rex 84. They got policies to come and confiscate your guns and kill your behind and put you in a concentration camp, man. That's why they passed a law about the defense. They can kill you with capital punishment. See, they're going to pull out a bunch of guillotines and get the chopping Negro's head off. But you want to sit up here and argue and debate about, can your slave master be saved? Can your murderer, can your rape? Man, come on, man. This is the most, and that's what that Stockholm Syndrome is, the greatest thing ever. Who would have thought your brain, after being tortured, your brain gonna kick on and say, you know what? Yeah, he tortured me and he killed my family, but I'm gonna pray for him and I want him to join my church. You is an idiot. This is the end of the verse. It says, this is Isaiah 59:19. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. So that's just part, that's just one part. Let's get that Psalm. Psalm 64. Psalm 64 went all the way in and gave you specific details about how the whole situation was going to play out. This Psalm 64, verse 1. He said, hear my voice, O God, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy. See, this is when your enemy coming after you, man, and he is going to tear your behind up. He says, verse 2, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. See, they plotting and scheming on how to kill you. And you want to worry about some salvation for everybody. See, they're not plotting and scheming on how to kill a redneck hillbilly. They're not plotting and scheming on how to kill what you call it, East Indian man at the stove. See, they're not plotting and scheming on how to kill the Chinaman with the selling cats and dogs out the stove. See, they're not plotting and scheming on them people. See, that's why they coming with all these poisons to put in your body. See, they want to shoot your children up with poison when they first come into the world. They got abortion clinics all over the neighborhood. They got abortion buses roll up with an abortion bus, a Planned Parenthood bus. Come on, Negro women, jump on in. Hispanic women, jump on in. We need y'all to exterminate them Israelite babies. But a wicked Negro is worried about a salvation for everybody. Why everybody ain't being targeted? Why everybody ain't being deceived to kill themselves? It says, back at verse 2, it says, hide me from the wicked counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. So it's going to be an insurrection. And the insurrection is already happening. But it's going to be a grand insurrection. See? Let's see here. And let me get that in Isaiah. Isaiah 13. It's Isaiah 13. I'm going to start with verse 1 to get the context. It says, the burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. So this is talking about Babylon the Great America. Okay, then you jump down to verse 14 to get to the meat. He says, and it shall be as a chased roe and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people. See, they gonna be trying to do so much, people gonna have to run back to their own people. See, they're not gonna be worried about a Gentile. See, the Gentile is gonna be the farthest thing from their mind. But then it's gonna be too late. That's what we're trying to tell these Negroes, man. It's gonna be too late to worry about it. You're not finna go find an Israelite and say, well, you know what? What about a Gentile? Can he come to the congregation and can he believe and can he have faith and can he be saved? You're not gonna be worried about that crap. See, that's why it's just insane to be debating about this stupid stuff, man. It says, they shall every man turn to his own people and flee every one into his own land. So that insurrection on a wicked Negro is going to be so great that folks gonna be running, trying to go to their own country. So let them Negroes fight with the so-called white man by himself. Let them Hispanics fight with the so-called white man themselves. See, because we finna hit the road. We going back to our country. We ain't worried about what these Negroes got going on. Verse 15, this is Isaiah 13 and 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through. So everyone, when they find your behind, you got these rednecks like on the wrong turn, where they got a whole house, they got eyeballs in the jar, they got a tongue in the jar, they collecting body parts. See, these dragons gonna be eating people and doing all kind of crap, man. It says, everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So you, okay, go hug up with them. Go join their hug their hands. See, because you know on their end, they don't play about that traitor stuff. They're not gonna say, oh, you with your buddy, Billy? Oh, he's good, Billy? They ain't got that kind of mindset. See, a Negro might be like, oh, is he good, Tyrone? He straight? He good people? We might do some mess like that. But them dragons ain't having that. See, they gonna say, oh, he's a shoot him and the nigga, what do you call it? Kill the loving Israelite and kill him. Because he a traitor. See, he's not on our side anyway. He loved the other side. See, they're not gonna be with that crap, man. And they never was. Now, what you had that movie, Underground, and the slave master, he done had children with the Negro woman, so his children is technically his freaking children. But since the child look like the Negroes, he gonna string his own children up, cause he don't want them to think he with the slaves. See, he gonna say, I'm like y'all, man. I don't like these. I don't care how they look. I mean, I don't care what they is. It could be my own child. I'ma kill him. I'm on y'all side, cause he already know how the dragons is too. See, he say, man, you look like them. I can't do nothing about it. I'ma convince this man that this my child. They gonna say, man, he look like a Negro, man. Kill him. You know how these rednecks think. These rednecks ain't showing no pity. Oh, let's get that in Amos. We're gonna let the Lord talk. This Amos chapter 1, verse 11. It says, thus says the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom. Well, I done let the beans out. That's who they are, Edomites. See, 3 transgressions. And for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually. That perpetually means forever. And he kept his wrath forever. See, that wrath been there forever. Since you got off that slave boat, see, before the slave boat, that wrath was already there. See, when they came back into power, when the Spanish got they behind whoop, because those Spanish folk that was running that spot, they were Negroes. See, when the Spanish beat the Byzantine Empire, and all of the Negroes that was ruling in Rome and Europe, that's when they had that anger started. And ever since then, they put up Caesar Borgia, the so-called white Jesus, and they start conquering the whole world. See, they went through the whole world, slaughtering and conquering your behind. See, that rage and that anger been in them forever. So this is what is going to happen. But a Negro want to debate a Jew and a Gentile, and can the Gentiles be saved? When they got martial law, they got troops coming to exterminate your behind, man. They got people planning on how we going to kill these Negroes. We got some guillotine, we going to chop their head off. How we going to do it? How about we give them some poison and make them all drop dead while they ain't even paying attention. They thinking they got some kind of bug that's flying in the air, let's give them some poison and make them drop dead. See, and when the report come out, oh, you know what? I think they saying most of the Negroes is dying. And then what Bill Gates say, we want you to give it to the blacks and the Hispanics first. Don't give it to our people, give it to them. See, but a stupid Negro sit up there and want to debate about a Gentile. He want to debate about salvation for his slave master, for his oppressor, for his torturer. That's why you got to bring up real stuff, man. You got to get real with these people, man. Forget that. That's like somebody, you got somebody banging on your door. There's a bunch of people outside your door banging on the door. And you got a bunch of people in the house. And the people in the house arguing about some petty crap. Well, maybe that's the police. Maybe they coming to help us. You see, there's a bunch of people outside with guns. See, they got guns, they got fire torches, they got all this stuff going on. But you got Negroes peeking out the window. Maybe there's some good ones out there. Like Muhammad Ali, he say, hey man, you got a bunch of snakes. You think I'm gonna be digging through the snake? Talking about, that's a good snake right there. That's a good snake. He say all the snakes is the devil, man. All the snakes want to kill your behind. But a wicked Negro want to debate some foolishness. How about you debate how to get away? How about you debate on how you gonna make it up out of here when these dragons come through with their militia? Like on the movie Purge. They had done set the whole situation up, the first Purge. They going to the project. Let's go to the project, see, and we gonna just start blasting they behind. Cause they think this game, they think everything cool. See? Then they done hid out. They got the militias, the rednecks, the KKK, they got them all hid out in the shed. Already ready. See, the plan is already ready. We just gonna present you some mess. Oh, we trying to have a purge. We gonna let people let out their anger. We gonna let people let out their rage. And we gonna make everybody agree to it. And we gonna put them all in one place. So he already got the militia waiting, because he know they ain't gonna kill each other. They ain't got the heart to kill each other. So when they start hesitating, he gonna hit them, hey, we ready, come send the militia in there to kill them. See, they putting that stuff on TV, man, so you can see it. It's a Purge 1, Purge 2, Purge 3, Purge 4. They showed up Mexico. They down there on the border of Mexico, chasing the Mexicans, saying you ain't gonna get away. You think he gonna run down there and cross the border and get away? So we gonna chase you all the way to that border, see? And right before you run through a mountain cave, we gonna be blasting that at your behind. See, you're not gonna get away. And that's what these people think. So his anger is tearing perpetually on the Israelites. Let's go to 2nd Ezra. 2nd Ezra 15. It said, behold, speak thou into the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in your mouth, says the Lord. So he putting these words in our mouth. We ain't came up with a bright idea. See, we can't twist up these scriptures. No, you can't twist it up. Who you gonna have an insurrection on? You're not gonna be what you call a camp spot with a bunch of Christians in it, and the police is coming to exterminate they behind because they Christians. No, it's not happening, man. The scriptures say everybody gonna turn to their own people. It's gonna be the Spanish with the Spanish, the Negroes with the Negroes, the Edomites with the Edomites, the Arabs with the Arabs, the East Indians with the East Indians. These Hamite Africans, they gonna click up together, because you don't know what the other people plotting and ready to do. Now this is I'm jumping down to verse 4, but this is the key to everything. This 2nd Ezra 15 and 4, it say, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. So it takes time to prove your faithfulness. You can't be talking about no when all heck break loose, then you gonna be faithful and run to your people. Oh, well, we was arguing with y'all, but you know what? You Israelites was right. No, 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 no. See, the Lord is, because you was practicing all this wickedness, hanging with the Christians, not doing none of God's laws, then you can eat some nasty pigs and just break all the laws in the Old Testament and hang out with the Christians and the so-called white man. Then when the so-called white man come to kill your behind, you gonna say, oh no, I'm an Israelite, I'm with y'all. No, you can't do all, no, no, no. It's gonna be too late. So you ain't gonna be, you gonna be unfaithful. See, when that day come, you gonna be one of the unfaithful ones that was fighting against your people. See, verse 5. This is 2 Ezra 15 and 5. It say, behold, says the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world. The sword. See, that's the first thing he let you know. I'm bringing that sword to your behind. He says, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. So the wickedness is what the Lord is coming for. He gonna set these Negroes up. See, he's sharpening that sword. That means he getting their military ready. He getting them prepared, and he gonna get them to slaughter these people that want to practice wickedness with the so-called white man. You want to be a alphabet person. See, you want to be a A, B, C, D, E, F, G community. See, you want to be on their side and be in their pride parade and go up and down the street with your rainbow colors. See, but them rainbow colors ain't gonna save you in the end. Then you want to be with the so-called white man and eat all of his abominations and all of his delicacies. See, he's not gonna save your behind. Now, where is it? This is jump down to 10. I want 10. It says, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. See, y'all just like some innocent sheep. When them militias come through, they gonna be gunning folks down, chopping people up. See, if they run out of bullets, man, they gonna be slicing people up. The Lord gonna give them the ability to kick your behind. This is 2 Ezra 15 and 10. It says, I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before. So this is a spiritual, this is a spiritual Egypt. He gonna smite this place and give all kind of plagues like before. He gonna send the Egyptians after these Negroes like he did in ancient Egypt. When they was going toward the Red Sea, here come Pharaoh and his troops. This is what, they was coming in like a flood. This is what's gonna happen when all heck break loose in Babylon the Great. And the Lord is preparing this thing to go down. See, he's causing all of the elements to come up and be set up. He says, verse 12. No, let me finish. He says, he shall smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that God shall bring upon it. Now let's get Revelations 11 and get that spiritual Egypt, because we in spiritual Egypt. So this is what he's talking about in 2 Ezra. He said as before. He's not talking about that Egypt back there. He's talking about Babylon the Great America. This Revelation 11 and 8. It says, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt. So this is a spiritual Egypt. This is not ancient Egypt from back in the day. See, because that's ran by the Arab. It says which is spiritually called Egypt. Okay, so when you go back to Second Ezra, let's get some more of that meat off the bone. Second Ezra 15, starting at 14, it says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draw near, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. So they're gonna have guns, knives, they're gonna be ready to kill. That's 2 Ezra 15 and 15. I'm gonna jump down to verse 16. It says, for there shall be sedition among men. So that's sedition among men, meaning all heck is gonna break loose. It says, and invading one another. They coming to invade your house, take your guns, take your protection while everything is nice and calm. See, when everything is cool, before they implement their major plan. See, when somebody's coming to attack you and they got power over your house, they done made all the laws. They got power to make a law to come get your gun and then do an insurrection on your behind. They ain't just got to bring the insurrection while you got your gun in your hand. They gonna unarm you, disarm you. First we gonna disarm the black and the Hispanic, then we gonna have an insurrection on them. We not gonna keep their guns with them. See, let them keep a gun. He got a couple of grenades in the house. See, he got a pipe bomb. We're not keeping none of that. It says, there shall be seditions among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So they're not going to be listening to nobody, man. They're going to be coming to kick your behind. This is verse 17. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. So you're not going to be able to come in the city because what? They're going to have barricades. They're going to have martial law. They're going to have their troops ready for your behind. See? They're going to disarm you off the rip, and they're going to bring in their military. There's not going to be no uprising and, oh, we're going to fight back. And they're going to have to come get us and all this crap. That's going to be easy. It's an easy operation, man. You in their country. You under their military. See? And most of these wicked Negroes bragging about the crap. Yeah, you're not going to be bragging. And they're not going to be some nice, beautiful, nice. What they do talk about? You see those beautiful, nice Edomites? The Lord care for them too. I love you. I don't hate you. Said he preaching on the corner like an idiot. Talking about he love his enemy. Say, yo, you gonna find out, man. This is 2 Ezra 15 and 18. It says, because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. See, this is why the Lord sharpening that sword. Because you got prideful 2/3, wicked behind descendants of slaves, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, a bunch of Christians and Muslims who ready to love and save their slave master. Love everybody. See, we know we gonna turn the blind eye, just like the one when he brought out the poison. The one camp, they talking about something, oh, yeah, man, we know he the devil, but we gonna take the poison anyway. Say, okay. Now you got all these people dropping dead. This is verse 18 again. For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, and their houses shall be destroyed. See, they coming in there to destroy that house. That house that you trying to hide them little 38s and 9mm and AK-47, man, they coming to destroy that house. You ain't got no chance. See, the only chance you got is the Lord. It says, and men shall be afraid. See, they not afraid now. They trying to save the slave master. That's the craziest part about the situation, man. See, their pride is so high that they trying to save their torturer. They trying to save their slave master. See, they got them working from can't see to can't see. You got to work 2 or 3 jobs. See, and these dragons making all the profit. This is verse 19. 2nd Ezra 15 and 19. It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. See, they're not going to have no pity on no wicked Negroes, man. When they went through the purge, and that's a good visual that Negroes need to watch. The first purge. When they went through the project, they went from door to door. And Negroes coming out the project shooting their little pistol. But they got major weapons. They got bulletproof vests. They got helmets on, shields on, and they coming through. Blowing everybody up in the project. See? But they're in the project thinking that they're going to have some protection. You crazy. It says, and man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods. See, they come to confiscate them guns you thinking that you gonna do something with. They gonna confiscate all that. Kick down your door and take all your guns, man. See? So you ain't got no other choice but to turn to the Lord. That's the only choice you got. Turn to the Lord and repent. Or you just want to get slaughtered. You just want to get exterminated. See, you feeling so guilty about some mess that you doing. You ready to go to the upper room, like you say on life. The upper room. So you ready to go to the upper room. Because if you want to keep loving your slave master, man, and thinking it's a game, thinking they're going to show some pity on you. Oh, everything going to be all right in America. The Lord going to bless America, and everything going to go back to how it was. We're going to be able to do wickedness, and we're going to have money to do it with. Then He going to bless our house. We're going to have a bigger house, a better car. Then He going to bless us. We're going to have money in the bank. We're going to have food in the refrigerator. Everything going to be all right. See, the so-called white man ain't coming for us. He's not going to have an insurrection on us. The Lord going to come and beam us up before He do anything. See, that's what they thinking. But the scriptures don't lie and prophecy don't lie. It says, and shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. See, it's going to be a great tribulation coming on these blacks and Hispanics. See, but they want to make mirth with the so-called slave master. But when that militia come through with them automatic weapons, it ain't going to be no make mirth. See, they're going to be trying to hide then. Let me go to 16. Let's go ahead and get it. 16. And this is before the nuclear missiles even hit. So you got some of them that's so prideful, man. He gonna destroy they behind in the city. Oh, let's get 22 first. This 2nd Ezra 16 and 22. Say, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine. See, the Lord's gonna starve wicked behind blacks and Hispanics, starve they behind out. Because see, the pride is so high. Oh, the white man wrote that book, man. What y'all talking about? Oh, ain't nothing gonna happen to me. See, y'all reading the white man book. You ain't want to hear none of the evidence. Oh, that's King James. He was a LPG alphabet man, and he was a Edomite. Okay. It says, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. So the sword is coming, man. You're gonna starve out and be hungry, or the sword is gonna slice your head off. You might catch a guillotine, you might catch some bullets. These dragons might eat you alive. See, that movie, The Wrong Turn, that ain't no fairy tale. It's gonna show, say you took the wrong turn. When the Israelites said this is the way, walk therein it, you went this way and walked the other way. See, you took the wrong turn, and they gonna eat your behind alive. Them spiritual movies, man. Now let's jump down to verse 16. The second Ezra 16 and 34. It says, in the wars shall their bridegroom be destroyed, and their husband shall perish of famine. So it's gonna be many wars going on, man. And these people ain't gonna show no mercy and no pity. This is 2 Ezra 16 and 40. It says, O my people, hear my words. Make you ready to the battle. And in those evils, be even as pilgrims upon the earth. So it's gonna be, you're gonna have to be a pilgrim. That's how bad it's gonna be. You got to take flight and run off. See, you ain't gonna be able to sit and hide in the house, duck and hide in the house. See, because they gonna come in that house. They looking at all the houses. And probably they building these 5-minute, 15-minute cities so the people can be in there. And everybody outside of them cities probably gonna be catching all kind of hell. Getting exterminated, getting chopped up, took advantage of. Now this 2 Ezra 16, you know the noise is going crazy. They go by. The 2 Ezra 16 and 68. Second Ezra 16 and 68. It say, for behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you. So it's a multitude of people that's going to have great wrath, and they're going to be ready to come after you Israelites. See, they're not going to be worried about if you believe you're an Israelite. They're not going to be worried about if you believe you from the tribe of Judah or Benjamin. See, they just going to see you with their eyes and say, there go one of them Negroes. There go an Hispanic right there. See, just like on the movie Civil War. He say, hey man, where you from? He say, I'm from Japan. Pow! The other guy, he say, hey man, where you from? He say, I'm from Florida. They was shaking in his boots. See, when that Civil War go down, there ain't gonna be no, can the Gentiles be saved? That Civil War is gonna be a line between in the sand. They gonna make a determination. He's not of my people, so we gonna kill him. If he don't come from where we come from, we gonna kill him. If he's not of American, we gonna kill him. See, because everybody else gonna run to their country. They're not gonna stay here when the Civil War breaks down. And you see all these bikers. This shows you the example of when they have these militias. You got these type of people. They already got their militias and their gangs already set up. So they got the jackets matching. And don't think when they go back to the crib, they're gonna be on the phone planning on how to kill you Negroes, man. They're not separated. Oh, we got some Christians over here, we got some Baptists over here. No, no, no. They got organized militia. See? And when they all gonna get their guns, and they gonna come for wicked behind Negroes and Hispanics. See, they already together. You Negroes is fighting each other. You Negroes is sitting around tongue wrestling over salvation, Jews and the Gentiles, and a new covenant. See, nobody gonna be worried about a new covenant when you see these militias come through with their automatic weapons and they shotguns on their back. See, they gonna have their bulletproof vests and everything ready for you Negroes. It ain't gonna be no joke here. See, it ain't gonna be no, oh, see, y'all are a hate group. See, it ain't gonna be no y'all are a hate group. Because these folks are already organized. They got their military, they got their militia. Same thing with, Colorado. They say, we got the biker gang that'll go up there. They say they'll go up there and get them. They went to naming off their groups. Well, where is the what you call the angels or whatever they call themselves? Where is our militias at? Send our militias up there. You got the Venezuelan gang taking over American City. That's America. We send our people to go get them. See, how is that happening in America? See, all that Jews and Gentiles is gonna be out the window, man. Nobody's gonna hear that crap. Oh, turn to the Romans and he say he loved the Gentiles too. Esau, he just hated Esau. Esau was just a representation of a wicked person. See, no, ain't gonna be none of that then, boy. All of that crap is gonna be the stupidest discussion you can ever hear. You mean to tell me months before all hell broke loose, you had some wicked Negroes, some slaves in the corner talking about, hey man, the Bible says some Gentiles that can be saved. God came for everybody. See, but when the militias come, there ain't gonna be none of that. Ain't gonna be none of that talking. Negroes' eyes gonna be open, just like when that purge happened. And when they saw that it was the drones fighting after them, when they saw everybody was against they behind, you ain't got nothing to do but to die. That's why they say all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Because you wasn't faithful enough to listen to your people. Well, let me get some more verses. This is still in 2nd Ezra 16. And I'm going to jump down to verse 7 and to get to the point. It says, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. See, it's going to be a great insurrection. Especially if you fear the Lord, but if you don't fear the Lord, you getting an automatic slaughter. Oh, let me jump back up to get the ones that don't fear the Lord. Verse 69. It says, and they that consent unto them. So if you don't fear the Lord and you join your enemy and you hold hands with your enemy, this is what's going to happen. It says, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden under the foot. So either way you go, if you're an Israelite, you ain't got no chance. Only chance you got is the Lord, and you better be repenting and trying to put on as the elect. Because we don't know if we the elect. Only thing we can do is try to rehearse the righteous acts and put on as the elect. But if you ain't doing that, you already done signed, sealed, delivered yourself into the hand of the dragon, into the mouth of the dragon, and he gonna devour your behind, just like a cobra snake, just like a python snake. I'm gonna jump back down to 71. It says, they shall be like mad men, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. See, they gonna be mad men, they gonna be vicious, major malicious. See, they gonna have their bulletproof vest. You ain't gonna be able to beat them. They united, they got numbers. See, they been saying you Negroes is 13% of the population for the longest. But because the Hispanics ain't gonna be joining with Joe behind. None of these wicked Negroes ain't joining up together, man. It says, verse 72, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. So now, first, I done read where they coming for Israelites, but then it say everybody gonna be fighting each other. And now it's being specific. Those that fear the Lord, they coming in your house too. So the ones that fear the Lord, don't get too happy, because hey, they coming after you too. You might have to get a guillotine too. See, you might have to get tortured too by these dragons. Now let's go back to Psalms 83. This Psalms 83, starting at verse 2. It say, for lo, your enemies make a tumult. It's all about the enemy. And they that hate you have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against your people and consulted against your hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. So they're trying to exterminate the Israelites. Psalms 2, chapter 2, tell you they coming against you. And Psalms 83 telling you on what level they gonna come against you. They coming against you so hard, they want to get rid of your name. They don't want people to remember your name. They want you totally exterminated. Now let's get it out of Yahweh's voice, his words. This Matthew 24, Matthew 24 and 21. It says, for then shall be great tribulation. And who is he talking about? He's talking to the Israelites, man. And that's what people try to read the book and put it for everybody. Look at verse 16. He said, then let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains. So this is talking about people that was in Judea, the Israelites. This is not talking about a Christian church gonna have great tribulation. It's talking about the children of Jacob, the children of Israel. Okay, so verse 21. It says, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. So that's what that great tribulation. That tribulation is coming for you blacks and Hispanics. So-called blacks and Hispanics. Southern Kingdom Israelites and Northern Kingdom Israelites. Okay, let's get Matthew 24 and 22. It says, and except those days be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So he's saying, I'm gonna have to stop the time, because these folks gonna try to kill y'all, man. They're gonna try to exterminate my elect. No flesh of my elect is going to survive if I don't come back. That's what he's saying. Verse 24. It says, for there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. So they're going to try to deceive the elect and consenting to their whatever camps that they're going to try to set up. See, they're going to have 15-minute cities, 5-minute cities, whatever they want to call them, and make you take a device and hook you up to the matrix. See, they're going to try to do whatever. And if you join to your enemy, you're going to find out that they got a plan for your behind. And they had that in the movie. I can't think about which one. But they'll try to, the Purge. So they try to act like, okay, we're going to give you $5,000. Here, take this device, put it in your eyeball, and take this $5,000 and go to the Purge. And if nothing don't happen, you can keep the money and you'll be straight. Now while you doing all that, you're planning on the militia coming out of nowhere, slaughtering people. See, they gonna hide in the church. They gonna take the $5,000. Well, we want that $5,000. We gonna take the $5,000. They took the $5,000. They took the device, put it in their eye, or just sat it in their house, and they all went into the church. So the militia came to the church and shot up the whole church. Now they go into church, everybody laid out. It's too late. Now let's get another. Let's get another. Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. Now this is in prophecy, so you can't talk about somebody twisting the scriptures, man. This is Daniel 12 and 1. It says that at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which stand for the children of your people. So Daniel was from the tribe of Judah. Daniel was from the tribe of Judah.
Last night he had a few shots.
It says Michael was going to stand up for the great prince. Michael was going to stand up for the children of Daniel's people, okay? And then it quotes what Yahushua quoted. It says, and there shall be a time of trouble, that's Jacob's trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time, your people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. So Daniel was being told that Jacob's trouble was coming, and his people was going to be delivered. Not some Christian church of believers. Not some Christian Gentile church of people that have faith and call on the name. See, we know that's a bold-faced lie, man. And this verse right here cut these Christians' head off, because most of these Christians, they ain't doing nothing that the Lord told them to do. But they swear that just because they got some faith, they gonna call out his name and he gonna save their behind when these militias come through. This Matthew 7 and 21, not everyone that say unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that do the will of my Father which is in heaven. So he's not saving no wicked behind Christians. No Christian that's saying, oh, The law of the Lord is done away with. We under Christ. We under grace. We don't follow none of them laws y'all talking about. See, we under the law of Christ. So all them laws of Moses, y'all can keep all that. See, no, that's not gonna be the case, man. Verse 22, he said, many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in your name? See, we've been saying Jesus and singing songs and all kind of stuff in your name. And in your name have cast out devils. See, you got these people to talk about it. I seen the pastor, he cast out a devil when I was in church. I seen it happen with my own two eyes. The devil was speaking and while they was making all kind of noises. He says, in your name have done many powerful works. Yeah, we go feed the poor. We go feed the homeless. Yeah, we give food to the women that's battered and all of these widows and fatherless boys. We help them. We give charity. He says, and then will I confess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, you that work iniquity. So all these Christians running their mouth, he gonna say, man, I don't know none of y'all. Y'all was around here doing all kind of wickedness, talking about the laws are done away with. You can break all the laws, as long as you just scream my name and say, Lord, I believe in you. But I'm gonna go over here and break all these laws that you're talking about. I don't care about none of that stuff. But I'm gonna just say your name and you gonna save me. He said, I'm gonna say, I never knew none of y'all. Y'all wasn't keeping no laws. Y'all was out here being all kind of alphabet people, having pride parades, see, eating all kind of abominable foods. See, they were eating bats and stuff, man. Eating, what you call it, octopus, coons and raccoons out here in the ocean. So they ain't got nothing to stand on. So, let me go to, not Ezekiel, it's another one. I talk about this insurrection. You got Revelation 12. Revelation 12 show you how these dragons is coming. And I'm gonna start with verse 12 to get into that anger that they got. Verse 12 it says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell therein. See, because when this dragon is gone, it's going to be a wonderful day. It says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knows that he have but a short time. See, these devils is coming with great wrath. See, they going to come with their militias, man, and they going to come with their biker gangs, they KKK, and they 3%ers. See, they gonna come with their military and they UN troops and they what you call it National Guard, whatever they got, they coming with all of it, man. Let me jump down to the point. This is verse. Let's see here. I want that flood a little bit. This goes back to Isaiah 59 and 19, where he said, the enemy shall come in as a flood. So this is not talking about no freaking no spirits. See, this is not talking about some fallen angels, man. Verse 15, just to get that flood, it said, and the serpent cast out of his mouth water as a flood after the woman. And that's just an example how the enemy is going to be coming in like a flood. But verse 17, to get right to the point, it says, and the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed. So the remnant of her seed, that seed stands for bloodline, nationality, Israelites. That's what that seed is. See, and that dragon, let's get that dragon real quick. Let's go further identify who these dragons are. This Revelation 12 and 3. And there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon, having 7 heads and 10 horns, with 7 crowns upon his head. Okay, now this is going into how these dragons was ruling during the Herodian dynasty with Herod, and they was coming after the Israelites.
Everybody's here. Everybody.
It says, what is it? Verse 4. He says, and his tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven, and did cast them to the earth. And the dragon stood before the woman, which was ready to be delivered, for to devour her child as soon as it was born. And the Roman government, or the Roman Empire, called themselves the dragon. So that make it even further. They was calling themselves the dragon, and you got Herod dynasty that goes back to the Herodian dynasty that goes back to the Edomites. When you look up Herod, it's gonna say that he came from Edom. He was an Edomite. So these dragons that's knowing that they got a short period of time is the Edomites. Let's get that in 2nd Ezra 6. 2nd Ezra 6 and 9, it says, well, let's get 7 to get the context of 9. 2nd Ezra 6 and 7, it says, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the time? Or when shall be the end of the first? So this saying the parting asunder of the time, meaning the end of the world. Okay. And what's going to be the end of the first, meaning the first kingdom, that's the present ruling kingdom, and the beginning of the one that following, the kingdom that's coming after them. So verse 9 going to answer that. It says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So Esau is the end, the so-called white man. He is the end of the world. So when he see that his world is coming to an end, he gonna have great wrath and have an insurrection on these wicked behind blacks and Hispanics. See? And he gonna come after the elect. But the elect, see, they most of them is gonna get away because they the elect. And the ones that are martyrs, if they are any martyrs, but the ones that do get martyred, they are coming right back, and they gonna come with vengeance. Now I want 2nd Ezra 6 and 2nd Ezra 6 and 20. It says that when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I show these tokens. The book shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see all together. So this talking about the end of the world. Verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. So people gonna start to see the food is drying up. We don't got no food. People starving out. Verse 24, to get to the point. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. So these so-called Edomites that y'all think that y'all friends, see, they gonna be your enemy, and they gonna show their true horn in that day. See, right now, everything cool, and y'all, everything all good. But when you gotta pick a side, see, just like on the movie Civil War, when they had to pick a side, it was a whole nother situation. See, they had to pick a side and get to it. Now, he say friends shall fight one another against one another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. Okay, let me get that Isaiah 19. And I'm gonna just get verse 2. It says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. So it's gonna be all hell breaking loose in America, man. And the sword is being sharpened for that day. The government, these militias, these Edomites, these dragons, is getting their weapons and their plans perfected. They making new weapons. Oh, let's get that in Revelation 6. See, they get new weapons, and they working on robots. See, they working on all kind of weapons to kick your behind. This is Revelation 6 and 4. It says, and there went out another horse that was red. See, the nation of Edom, the so-called red man, which is not white. You never seen a white person in your life. See, they are red. They're not white. He says, and power was given unto him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they shall kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. See, the robots gonna be a great sword, a great weapon. When they bring them robots on you wicked behind Negroes and Hispanic, that's gonna be an amazing operation. See, ain't gonna be no shooting the robot. You can't pull no gun out on the robot and go to blasting. Hey man, I got me an AK-47, I got an AR-15, I got a Rambo gun that's gonna blow up these people. Nope, they don't even got to fight you, man. They can bring some freaking robot dogs to put out some what you call it, pepper spray, have you can't breathe, then have the robot dog with the gun on it, blow your head off. They can bring a flop of drones, meaning like 15 to 20 drones, even more than that, and shoot up your whole block. See, they don't even have to fight you Negroes, man. So the Lord got you. And if you ain't with the Lord, he gonna put his sword on you. You can't get away from the sword of the Lord. Okay? And this is when that pale horse kick in verse 8. He says, and I looked, and behold, a pale horse. Name of one group of people on earth that's red and pale, the Edomites. And his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him. And power was given unto him, unto them. See, it's not just one person. Power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth. America, North America, is the fourth part of the earth. They're going to have power to slaughter Negroes and Hispanic in America. It says, to kill with the sword. That's it. If it don't get no better than that, man. In Babylon the Great America, he gonna give these dragons power to kill with the sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with beasts of the earth. They might sick a pack of dogs on you, man. A pack of lions on your behind. See, they got zoos and animals. They got trained everything, man. They can send mosquitoes. They can inject mosquitoes with all kind of poisonous viruses, man, and sick them on you wicked Negroes, man. Now let's go to Psalm 91. Cause see, a Negro thinking they gonna just qualify for Psalm 91. You don't qualify for Psalm 91. You love your slave master. You following his doctrine of adding sin to sin. This is Psalms 91. It says, verse 1, he that dwell in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Most High. How do you get in that secret place? See, you gotta be keeping God's commandments and having faith in Yahweh Shah. Not in Cedric Bozier, who they portrayed as, who they called Jesus Christ. No, you gotta have Yahweh Shah. He delivers, meaning he saved. And he the one that died for the nation of Israel. He didn't die for no Gentile and no heathen. It says, verse 2, I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom will I trust. Surely he shall deliver you from the snares of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. See, he's not going to deliver them from nothing. He preparing a sword for they behind. Because they want to get down and party when the so-called white man is planning to kick they behind, and the prophets is warning them and telling them, a sword is coming. Oh, I got to get that too. It says, verse 5. No, verse 4. He shall cover you with his feathers, and under his wings shall you trust. His truth shall be the shield and buckler. See, his truth, you got to believe the truth. See, if you ain't believing the truth, you going to consent to the devil, take his M.O. to the T to the B, his grain of rice, see, his spiritual all, his yoke that he want to put on the world and enslave the world with. You going to go to Master and say, okay, Master, whatever you want me to do, Master, I'll do it. Go ahead and do what you got to do, Master. See, you don't believe the truth that this man is the devil, and you don't supposed to trust your enemy. See, you don't supposed to trust your enemy and put your life in the hands of your enemy. Because most of these Negroes done went and got that shot, man. Verse 7. It says, 1,000 shall fall at your side and 10,000 at your right hand, but it shall not come near you. I'm going to jump down to verse 10 to get to the point. He says, there shall no evil befall you, neither shall any plague come near your dwelling. See, and this is what we telling them. Only Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah can save you, man. It ain't your weapons ain't gonna save you. That's not gonna save you. You believe it. This is Psalm 91 and 11. And this is how he can save you from all these things and this chaos. Because he gonna have something protecting your behind. Verse 11, he said, for he shall give his angels charge over you to keep you in all your ways. They shall bear you up in their hands, lest thou dash your foot against a stone. So the Lord is going to have his angels watching over you. That's why you got to turn to the Lord and repent. Because that's the only way you're going to survive. Those angels going to come out and those angels going to protect you. But if you don't do that, let's see, let me get another one. Yeah, let me get that 12. 12 and 10. This is Ecclesiasticus 12. Well, let me start with 6, and I'm going to jump down to 10. Ecclesiasticus 12 and 6. He said, the Most High hated sinners and will repay vengeance upon the ungodly, unto the ungodly, and keep them against the mighty day of their punishment. So he ain't dealing with no sinner. You in a Christian church talking about you ain't, the law is done away with, you ain't got a chance. Verse 10, it says, never trust your enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. So you go to trust your enemy all you want. Now let's get verse 12. See, verse 12 is when the militias come for the blacks and Hispanics, it's going to be a wonderful day. It says, set him not by you, lest when he have overthrown you, he shall stand up in your place. Neither let him sit at your right hand, lest he seek to take your seat. And you at the last remember my words and be pricked therein. See, they gonna remember we was telling them that these people trying to kill them. They gonna remember that we was telling them that they are the devil in the Bible. They are Satan in the Bible. They are the one, the dragon, that's gonna come and try to exterminate these blacks and Hispanics. They gonna remember. Oh, them guys was saying that. They sure was saying that. See, they some of them remembering now that we've been telling them all heck was gonna break loose in America. We've been telling them the wars is gonna break out any day now. See, that's why you got these folks shooting missiles at each other. We've been telling them that. Oh, this not gonna, cause see, you got Negroes that say it's not gonna happen in my lifetime. It's gonna be when I'm dead and gone. Then no, these missiles is flying in your lifetime. See, Putin is saying, you keep messing with my Iranians, my allies in Iran, I'm gonna blow you behind up. See, that's happening right now while you alive. See, and it's gonna happen. He gonna use the Iranians and the Russians to kill off the rest of the wicked Negroes that want to love their slave masters. This is verse 13. It's Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha. Verse 13, it says, who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such come near a wild beast? Who gonna pity these Negroes that want to love their slave master? Who gonna pity them? Nobody. We gonna love it. We gonna be clapping our hands. Yay! Getting rid of these wicked Negroes, man. See, because this don't make no sense. They want to sit around and debate and try to save their freaking slave master. Slave the people that's plotting on killing they behind. See, Margaret Sanger, she wanted to exterminate you Negroes if she had the chance before you even got here. If the Lord didn't have a hedge around his nation, if the Lord didn't have a hedge around his people that he was gonna wake up in the last days to found these dragons. See, Margaret Sanger would have had these people exterminate your behind, man. That's why Planned Parenthood and everybody in the neighborhood trying to kill them. This is verse 16. Ecclesiastes 12 and 16, it says, an enemy speaks sweetly with his lips. See, they all in the politics, and they all with these elections saying, oh man, y'all Negroes and Hispanics, you black and brown people, don't worry about nothing. We gonna get the government straight. We gonna hook y'all up. Y'all gonna be just all right. See, you even got the elite saying, man, you gonna be happy. You ain't gonna own nothing, but you gonna be happy. You see, he don't speak sweetly with his lips. It says, but in his heart, he imagined how to throw you into a pit. He will weep with his eyes. But if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. See, he's not gonna be satisfied just to kill a couple of y'all. He's not gonna be satisfied just to kill 1,000 or 1,000,000. See, he's trying to exterminate you totally off the map. Total extermination. That's why Planned Parenthood got millions of black and Hispanic babies dead, because he want them exterminated. This is what Margaret Sanger said. We don't want the word to get out that we trying to exterminate the Negro. We don't want that word to get out to everybody, man. And then Hillary Clinton, she say, hey, man, that's the most wonderful, that's my hero right there, Margaret Sanger. That's the best lady ever. See? And she been in the government plotting on you Negroes forever. During her husband reign, that's where you get the predators, the 3 strikes, her and Biden coming up with all kind of plans on kicking you Negroes behind and putting y'all in prison. See, she had this drug epidemic popping off during her reign, cause she had an office in the White House while Clinton had the office. They both got an office. Clinton in there hiding from Hillary. That's how powerful she was. Talking about she loved Margaret Sanger. She in the White House peeking around the corner. When Clinton peeking around the corner, they both trying to see when each other leaving they office. That's how powerful they was. And they assassinating all kind of people, man. That's how the government and these people is trying to exterminate Negroes, and they want to sit around and love them, man. Oh, the Democrats and Camilla, okay. Keep trusting your enemy. See, and this is what Isaiah 30. This is why they really love their enemies. It says, I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, woe to the rebellious children, says the Lord, that take counsel but not of me. They take counsel from these politicians. They take counsel from these wicked behind pastors. See, because they tell them that you ain't got to keep no law. You can stay wicked, and we gonna support you smoking weed. We gonna legalize you smoking that marijuana and trying to kill yourself and destroy your temple. We gonna support it. It says, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. This is why they love Egypt. Spiritual Egypt, Babylon the Great America, spiritually Sodom, a bunch of sodomites. They love this place. Verse 2, it says that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. They want to trust in Babylon the Great America. They want to trust their slave master. They want to trust their oppressor. They want to trust the colonizer. See, this is why he's sharpening that sword. This is why he's going to unleash the wicked. He's going to unleash these people to come destroy their behind. And let me get that in Proverbs. Proverbs 16, 16 and 17, but let's get 16 first. This is Proverbs 16 and 4. It says, the Lord have made all things for himself. Yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil. So he made the wicked just for that evil day that he gonna punish these evil people. Jump over to Proverbs 17 and 11. It says, an evil man seeketh only rebellion. So these rebellious children, these rebellious Israelites, blacks and Hispanics, so-called Native Americans, who they call Indians, savages or whatever, on the reservation. See, he's sharpening this sword. He's sharpening these Edomites, the so-called white man, that you want to hold hands and love so much. He's sharpening them up to do what? He says, an evil man seeketh only rebellion, therefore a cruel messenger shall be sent against him. So he got a cruel messenger. Esau Edom, the so-called white man, is going to be a cruel messenger to the blacks and Hispanics, so-called, who are Israelites, who rejecting their nationality, rejecting the Lord's laws, statutes, and commandments, rejecting to have faith in Yahweh Shah, who is the word of God, They want to say, oh, that's the white man book. You know, that's the white man wrote that. Y'all still following the white man. Why y'all talking against him? See, they want to love their enemy with Stockholm Syndrome. He gonna send a cruel messenger after they behind. This is Ecclesiasticus 39, starting at verse 28. He said, there'll be spirits that are created for vengeance. So when it comes to the Edomites and the Lord, the sword of the Lord, those are spirits that he created for vengeance. He said, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Not only is those Edomites and their spirits is going to be used to come after wicked Negroes, you're going to have the angels. See, the angels, he going to send them to come punish these wicked behind Negroes. And most of the angels are just going to use the Edomites to do it. See, the angels going to use wicked Negroes to shoot up the block. See, they're going to use wicked Chinaman, wicked Arab, whoever in the country. See, wherever you at, and you're an Israelite and rejecting the truth, see, the Lord can use these other people just like on the Matrix. See, when you was in the Matrix, he could, the controller of the Matrix, they can use anybody that's in the Matrix to come against you. He can get inside of anybody that's in the Matrix and get them to come and kill your behind.
We know that life goes on, but when it comes for the real one way.
I'm gonna get this Lamentation chapter 4. Y'all might have to close out. So they get packed, it's so packed over here. The road, they're not gonna be moving. They finna have a block party on the street.
We know that life goes on, but when it comes for the real one way.
Yeah, they finna have a block party.
Most of them for the neon. We know for no fun.
I'm gonna end off with this Lamentation chapter 4, starting at verse 17. It says, as for us, our eyes as yet fell for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. See, they want their slave master to save them, man, but it's not gonna work. This verse 18, it says, they hunt our steps, that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near, our days are fulfilled, for our end is come. So they coming for wicked Negroes, and they gonna hunt down their steps. Verse 19, it say, our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heavens. They pursued us upon the mountains and laid wait for us in the wilderness. So they gonna be hiding. They gonna be in the wilderness, hiding, trying to get these wicked Israelites, man. You either gonna die by the sword, or you gonna die of famine, or you gonna get a nuclear missile in the face. Now, verse 21 let you know who is gonna be doing it. The Lamentations 4 and 21. It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. So the Edomites is the ones that's hunting. Edomites is the persecutors that's persecuting the Israelites. The Edomites is the ones that our people want to save them. They're looking for a nation to save them. They're looking for the Edomites to save them, but they're not going to save them. They're going to be the one to kill them. And I'm gonna end it on this Zechariah. Because at the end of the day, if the Edomites don't get them, the nuclear missiles is gonna get them. This is Zechariah 14 and 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. So he's gonna get everybody that's fighting against Jerusalem and that's fighting against the prophet. He says, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Because he's going to send them nuclear missiles and burn these people up. Malachi 4 and 1. Say, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that comes shall burn them up. So the day coming that's going to burn these Babylonians, these Egyptians, these Americans, is going to burn them up. And especially the 2/3 wicked Negroes, man, and Hispanics and Native Americans. It's going to burn they behind up. It says, says the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. So he's going to burn them up. This is what Peter said too. What is it, 2 Peter 3? 2 Peter 3 and 10, it says, but the day of the Lord will come like a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. See, that's Peter in the New Testament telling them that they're going to get burned up, man. See, the Lord going to burn wicked behind Negroes up. And he said he coming like a thief in the night. They're not going to know when martial law kick off. They're not going to be ready for these militias. See, they're not going to be ready for when all them bikers, we got man, there's so many bikers in this place that show you how these folks are so united, man. They gonna come with their biker gangs and with their automatic weapons. They ain't gonna have motorcycles. They gonna have them RVs, man. They gonna have them UN trucks. They gonna have the real deal when they come out these Negroes. And they gonna be like mad men sparing none. But I'm gonna close out. I'm gonna leave it there. Let me close out with Joel. Joel chapter 3. This is Joel chapter 3. Joel chapter 3, starting at verse 1. It says, for behold, in those days and at that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations, and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and my heritage Israel, who they have scattered among the nations and parted my land, and they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine that they might drink. So this is what is going down. The whole situation is about the slavery of the Israelites and the Israelites being in bondage to their enemies. Well, Luke, I'll get Luke. Let the word say. This is Luke 71. But it's Luke 68 and then 71. It says, blessed be the Lord. This is Luke chapter 1 and 68. Blessed be the Lord God of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people. Verse 71. That we shall be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us. Verse 74. That he would grant unto us that we being delivered out of the hand of our enemies might serve him without fear. So the elect is going to be delivered out of the hand of their enemies. They're going to be beamed up. Like Revelations 11 and 12. See, they're going to be beamed up in that chariot. But these wicked behind Negroes, man, he's going to exterminate they behind. They're going to get slaughtered off with hunger, with the sword, and with them nuclear missiles. It's going to hit them right in the mouth. See, because they want to love their slave master and add sin to sin. But I'm going to leave it there. All praises and glory go to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekakadash. Double honor to the elders pushing the truth, peace of the elect worldwide. The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, descendants of slaves, scattered around the globe on slave ships and through many captivities. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.